Hi folks, Harry Frank from Red Giant here, and in this tutorial I'd like to show you Glimmer from Red Giant Universe. Glimmer is a glow plugin that creates colorful streaks based on the bright areas of your image. So let's dive into this plugin and show you how it works. Okay, so working here in Adobe Premiere, I'll go to my effects and simply type Glimmer. I'll go to the Universe section and locate Universe Glow and drag this onto my clip. Glimmer looks at the bright parts of an image and creates these colorful, streaky glows. Specifically, there are 3 passes, 3 different streaks. They can be different angles and different color maps, and we can also adjust how much of the image is actually being processed by the glow. Now, with glow plugins, that's generally the first thing you go for, that we call the threshold. The threshold is basically the brightness value that defines where we start processing the glow. So right now we see that we have very bright areas being processed by the glow. If I'd like to lower this and bring more areas, such as the skin tone into the glow, I can lower this. So let's say we set this to 40. Now we'll start to see the glow being brought into the skin tone as well as other areas of the image. So I mentioned there are 3 different glow passes in here. We can adjust the length of all of them at once by using the master length right here. So let's say I expand the length to 150, which will actually kind of spread them out and make it a little bit less intense. Let's go to the master intensity and bring that up to, let's say, 1.3. Now, the color map here will affect the color mapping of all 3 of these. And this color map is independent from the presets. When we select presets here at the top, this is simply affecting things like the threshold, length, and intensity. So you can mix and match your presets with your color maps to create different effects. Let me reset that. I'm gonna bring this intensity up just a little bit, and let's look at exactly what's going on with these streaks. So as you can see, there's 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. I'll go into 2 and 3 here and turn the intensity all the way down to 0. So we'll just see one of these. So if I zoom in on this a little bit, we can see that we've got kind of a yellow part here in the middle, and then it kind of goes up to a red, and then out on the edges as it goes to a purple. What's going on is these bright areas are being isolated, and we're applying 3 different glows, and each of those glows is being color mapped. That first one is mapped to color 1. The second pass is mapped to color 2, and that's one is just a little bit bigger, and then color 3 is mapped to the third one, and that one is the largest. So we have these small, medium, and large glow passes that are color mapped independently and blended together and creating this very colorful kind of glow look. Notice that in the streaks, we don't have independent color control. We don't have color mapping for each one. We just have a hue shift. So if I select a color map up here, and then I can shift the hue around for any of the streaks. As I showed you before, we can dial down the intensity of each one. We also have an independent angle control, as well as an independent spread control. So I can make any one of these streaks smaller or larger than the others. Aside from that, the rest of the controls are pretty simple. There's a blend that allows us to blend it back in with the original image, as well as how the glow blends back with the original image. I think screen is generally the best choice, but if there are others you'd like to try, you can also try those out. Also down here, very common in all of our glow effects with Universe, we have a mask control. So we can isolate the area that is being processed by the glow using a mask. So if I say apply mask, and I actually go up here and select the name in Premiere, it will reveal the point controls that I can use to control the area of the mask where it starts and stops. We can invert the mask, change the shape, feathering, and size of it. It's just a good way to be able to control the area of the glow. So that is a Glimmer from Red Giant Universe, a great way to add some sparkle to your footage. My name is Harry Frank. Thank you so much for watching.